Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is James and today we are rehousing my crickets into their new enclosure. So this is the current box that they're in. They're in a 80-liter box. And this one is very, very big. It's like, it takes up the entire of this and it's too big for them. I only get about 100 crickets, so I don't really necessarily need this big box. And I've been wanting for such a long time now just to limit it, just to make it small. So we got this box instead. So this box my family recently got when it was my dad's birthday, and this is the one we're going to be using. It's blue. Absolutely love the color, and it's so see-through more than this one is. This one is obviously very dirty, like you can't see very much, but this one is like clear as crystal, and it's much smaller. You can like size comparison here, like it's much smaller, and so this would be much more ideal for the 100 crickets I get, because I only get 100. That's the limit max amount of how much you can have. Less you could order online. So I'm going to be moving them into here and you guys are going to watch me. If you're interested in actually learning how to take care of crickets, how to house them, what they need, what they feed on, all that kind of different stuff, watch this video, you're going to learn all about it. I have some leftover egg cartons I can use on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it up with egg cartons, because the egg cartons are what help keep the crickets alive, and they can also eat that stuff. They don't eat it as like food, but they can also eat it as well. They can chew it up. Found the egg cartons here. These are the new ones because the old ones in there are very mucky. They're very old, and obviously they pooed and peed all over them. So I'm gonna give them some new ones. Shove them down here. And then you have these two green ones. These are the only green ones that we have. I'm gonna put these in here. That is them all done. Now, because it's only going to be about 100 crickets, they don't need so much, but they can hide in all of these parts, and these are fresh ones new for them, so they will absolutely love this. And then the food bowl goes here. Now what I'm going to do is just quickly grab the food bowl, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shake the crickets off of them, because obviously I don't want the crickets in there yet, so I'm just going to quickly shake them off. I'm going to use my tongs to do this, because it's so difficult to try and get them out with my fingers. Alright, that is all the crickets in that box. I don't really worry about them jumping out because I know this is too high for them to jump out, but the little box, this box, they definitely can jump out of this because it's much smaller, so I'm going to be a bit wary of that. But in this box, I don't mind. I don't think they'll jump out. They've never done it before, so they've definitely gotten close to being able to jump out, but I've never seen one actually jump out of here before. And I've kept the lid open so many times, and so I just don't think they can jump out. But this one, I have to make sure I keep the lid on it actually, because that one is a bit questionable, because I'm definitely sure they can actually get through this one. Alright, I'm going to clean this out now, and then we'll see the result of how this looks afterwards. Here we got the bag. This is the bag I'm going to put all the nasty little stuff in from the rotten food, just so it can be contained, because any rotten food that's left around, it's just going to make a lot of smell, and flies will love to eat at it, and then it will invade my room. And I don't preferably want to wait until I take out the trash. So I'm going to use this bag, and we're going to take out all the stuff from here. Is that there? Alright, here you go. Here's the bag. It's hard to do this. Open sesame seeds. And there you go. And, there you go. And I got it all over my hands. Lovely. But there, that's what I do. This is technically how I deal with it. It prevents flies and stops the smell as well. Alright, that is all done now. All of that from just one damn. But yes, that is all done now. Most of the dirt is also on the bottom as well, not on the actual container itself, so that's fine. But yeah, we are going to now fill this up with oranges. Okay, I forgot where I put my other tongs, but I got the oranges. This is what I do with the oranges. I cut them into 4 pieces. Here is 8 because I'm also going to be giving them to my cockroaches off camera. This is how I do them. I just get them oranges. I cut them into 8 pieces. 4 go to my cockroaches and 4 goes to my crickets. They get fed the same food, and I put them in some water just to keep them hydrated enough while I'm doing this, and they also get a little extra water out of it, and that way I don't have to water them throughout the entire week, because if you do this method, you don't actually have to water them through the entire week. They get all the nutrition they need from the oranges. There you go. I've situated the camera. Now you can actually see what I'm doing. You can see how I'm layering this on. So, I'm going to grab the food again. I have to open the bag again because I shilled it, because I had to put the bag down and I don't want the water to drip out. So, here's the bag. To take out a couple of pieces. I only need 4 because that's all I cut for them. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then the rest of this stuff goes to the cockroaches. I realized all of this is squished together because how small the box is. Thing is though, if I make it smaller of these, like put them on top of each other, they'll be closer to the edge and this spot will be just empty. So I would rather just like push them a little bit to the side, like that. They would have all the space still, and this would fit in. There you go, nice and done. Alright, now I'm going to transfer the crickets into here. Let's go, let's do this. Okay, now I just gotta find any ones that are alive and I can transfer them. Oh, my tongs were left in here. As you can see, they're enjoying their new life now. Got the oranges here. I don't have the sponge anymore. I don't really see it necessary. If they need more water, I'll probably just spray these down with some water and that's about it. But they got all these stuff and yeah, hopefully they're going to be happy in here. And they have not jumped out, which I'm actually surprised about. They haven't jumped out, but I'm definitely sure they can. But yeah, that is moving the crickets into this one. So I'm going to close this lid. Hopefully none of them come out in the meantime. And yeah, that is them. Look how so much better that is. It's so much better. Look how cool that is. That's awesome. That's actually awesome. I'm so glad I got this done today. Because I was so tempted to leave it for another day. But I was like, you know what? I've got the chance to do it today, so I'm doing it today. And I'm glad I did. This is so much better. I just realized one thing that I actually forgot. I didn't put holes in the container. I'm an idiot. I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I can't find what I used before to make the holes in the other box, so I'm going to use these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just stab it like that and pray the box doesn't snap. That's what I didn't want to happen. If you go too hard at first, like I did it here, and it just snapped all the way down. That sucks. Okay, all holes are now cut in. Going from down all the way here, down to there, going all the way down here, up to here. I would do the middle parts, but I did that for my first time when doing this, and it just cracked all the way through the middle on my cockroaches one, and I didn't really want to waste that again, because obviously this part happened here, as you can see, which I really didn't want to happen, but it happens. It's not as bad as the one I did before, because when I did the cockroaches one, I actually had a piece that snapped right off at the middle, and that piece came off like entirely, which really sucks, but it's just how it happened, and this part I wanted to leave alone, but that is all them all situated now. They're happy in there and I can finally see them. But that is rehousing my crickets with all their needs and stuff, the food, the environment. It's pretty much simple stuff. Like, you just need a container for them, the right amount of container, because if you have too much big container, it's too much environment for them. It won't be that big of a deal because obviously I had them in a very big container, more than I should have, and it's fine. Like, they still carried on. But now they should hopefully be a little bit more better, because the container is a lot better suited for the amount that they are. So in this video, technically all you need is some oranges. I feed them oranges. You can also feed them whatever else. I think there is actually cricket food out there somewhere that I myself have no idea what it is, but I'm pretty sure there is, because I think the cricket people who I get my food from, the crickets, they give this some sort of food to them, and I'm not entirely sure what the food is. But you can also get that, and just need the egg cartons and a container for them, and also a food bowl. A food bowl is very, very necessary, because in my opinion, when I had to deal with the food, it was absolutely everywhere, and it's just a mess, you know? So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. They are all now happy and situated right there. I'm now gonna go feed my cockroaches. That won't be in the video because obviously this is a cricket video, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please make sure to subscribe, comment, and like the video. Make sure to share it with a friend who is also interested in crickets. And yeah, peace.